greatest thing about sports is you play to win the game.
Inch by inch, play by play, till we're finished.
This is Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast.
X about me.
With Professional Sutton.
You already know.
Chris G.
My homie.
And the Rucker Report.
My family, what up?
It's for real.
All straight with no chaser.
Let the games begin.
Let's go. Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hope everybody can hear that intro. Man. Welcome to another edition of Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. I'm your boy, Professional Sutton.
And I'm your boy, Chris G.
And it's your boy, the Ruck Report. Cheers.
Hey, Chris, man.
What up, though?
Chris, man. One time, man. One time for me, man.
It's too early in the show for that, man. It's too early in the show for that, man.
But you know what I'm talking about, though.
Yo, we got to get heavy first before you know what I mean? You hit him with the,
Okay.
You got to get heavy.
Cool.
You just can't pop off with that. There ain't no topping that up.
Okay, my bad.
You can't start the show on 10. You can only go down from there.
Okay, my bad.
You got to build to
Try
it.
to get it.
You know what
I'll
you
look
could
near
do?
the possibility.
Yo, you know what you could do, though? You know what you could
What's
do?
that? What's up? Oh, okay. Hold on, turn that whole mug around. Let me see that whole mug. Let me see.
Wait, what?
Oh, we out here.
Oh, they ain't know we still had these, though.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. My bad.
Oh, yeah, it's real.
Oh.
It's real out here.
Let me stay light.
It's real out here, man.
Let me stay light.
So
Let me stay light.
listen, man. Before we begin, we definitely got to thank our sponsor, 94.3 WYBC.
The rhythm of the city.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It might be a little delay, but we're gonna work through that, though. We're gonna definitely work through that. Also, before we get this going, I do want to thank someone. You said what?
So you, buddy.
Okay. So before we, go any further, I would like to thank Anthony Love Jones, man. He donated. I got y'all checks for y'all. He donated to the cause, man. So definitely want to shout out him, man. Thank you, man. Anthony Love Jones. He begged us up and shouted us out, man. So appreciate him. And he got the black fist on his thing too. So we appreciate him as well. Man.
Hold on.
So I want to jump right into it.
Oh, we're not just skipping by checks. Ruck, you know about this check?
Listen, I got you. I got you, man.
Hold on.
No, man, I had to take one air, man.
Somebody better call the FCC. Somebody better call somebody, fam. Okay? We're not doing this. Okay? We're not doing this.
Chris on that Bobby Brown right there.
Yo, let me tell you something, man. I'm about to be on my David Ruffin shit right now.
Listen.
I'm telling you right now. Let me tell you something.
Listen, in the words of Nori, you gotta relax.
Yo, let me tell you something. You know what? When our account got $15, me and Ruck still ain't seen that $5, but that's all right.
Yeah. Everybody makes some noise.
I got y'all. Listen, I got
you. Yo, Ruck.
So, man,
Ruck, he keeps saying he got us, but we ain't get got yet. He said he got us, we ain't get got
listen,
yet.
after the show.
Okay, after the show.
Listen, after the show, I got the check for y'all. So you got to cash it as soon as you get done. You feel what I'm saying? You can't play around and sit on it. You got to get it. Do your thing.
What black person
you know? So
what black person sit on the check? Man, them just is getting cash today. Today.
You better. If you know, no good. So I just want to jump right into it, man. The NBA. So you have it's kind of split because you have some people like Kyrie who leading the charge and like, listen, we do not need to go back. We want to chill out. And then you got some people like Pat Bev, like, listen, if LeBron said we going back, we going back. You got a lot of people like Dwight Howard. He said he not going back. But that's another story another day. But then you also got people like Donovan Mitchell, like, let's ball. And then he did test positive for the coronavirus. With that being said, fellas, and then I'll get my take on it later. But Brock, I'll start with you. Do you think that the NBA should return, or you think that they should just hold it out for another season, just let it rock?
I don't know, because I kind of see both sides of the argument. I see where everybody's saying, listen, this would be a good opportunity for us to come back, for us to resume, the season, for us to get to a potential championship, and also for us to give the nation a much needed break from some of the stuff that we're continuously seeing on the news. But at the same time, I do agree with the point that a resumed NBA season could take away from the issues that we're facing right now. It could take away from people really understanding the seriousness of COVID-19. It could take away some of the steam that's going behind Black Lives Matter and everything that's going on right now. So I see both sides of it. And I think the question that I would just pose to the room, is it worth losing the steam that we have with everything that's going on? Is a distraction like this what we need right now, or do we need to lock in even tighter? So that's kind of my thought.
Good point. Chris, what do you say, man? Do you say we need to resume the season, or do you think we should chill out and let's not kill this momentum that's going on?
Well, I mean, it is admirable that Kyrie thinks that the. All right, I said it's, it's admirable. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm good. Hold on, we good?
Hello, you can hear me, Rock?
Can you hear me? I can hear you. You good? I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go anyway.
Now, what was your take on it?
I think it's it's admirable that Kyrie thinks that the NBA got so much influence over what's going on right now in these streets, but I don't think they do. I think what's happening right now, the push, the way everybody's getting out in these streets and protesting, I don't think it could be stopped. I don't care if you bring the NBA back, NFL back, MLB back. It's too real right now, and I don't think the movement is going to stop just because basketball coming back. I understand what Kyrie is saying, and I get his point, but I don't think the NBA got that much clout to slow down the momentum of what's going on right now. This is a freight train, and I don't think nothing could stop it right now. I haven't seen this much progress through protesting and people fighting for social change and laws getting changed and new laws being made. I haven't seen this push in my lifetime. You know what I mean? This is like in almost to the 60s. I'm feeling that right now, that there's being so much change happening, and I think the NBA will be, a nice break to kind of escape it at moments. And why everybody saying I'm in the toilet? It's just the dining room thing. It's the dining room.
They don't know them drinks, Chris. They don't know them drinks.
I ain't on the toilet, son. I did that floor, by the way. But this is I ain't on the toilet, son.
They don't know good stuff, right? They don't know good stuff.
Damn, son. This is good. It's outside, son. That's outside right there. All right, anyway. Shout out to Larry Love, though. But no, I don't think that NBA coming back gonna stop any momentum that's coming right now, man. And honestly, if a player feels like he needs to not do it and just focus on that, go ahead. It ain't no knock on that. But at the same time, ain't nothing stopping this movement right now, man. And I don't mean to get too heavy, but Atlanta just added more fuel to the fire a couple days ago.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
I don't see it happening, man. This ain't nothing gonna slow this down. I don't see it.
Yo, I totally agree with you, fellas, man. What I like to see, the NBA return. Of course, I would. But like Chris was mentioning, and like Ruck said, no matter what, this train will go on. Like what we seen in this lifetime for us, who's around our age, under 45. we never seen the magnitude inconsistency like we're seeing right now. Would the NBA be good? Yes, it would, but I don't think it will be a distraction. I think that it will be something that will be added to television and to entertainment. But whether you put it on at night, lunchtime, or in the morning, this is still going to happen. So I know who was that said that. I know Kyrie said it, but also Lou Williams like, yo, we need to chill out. Let's focus on this. But I think that you can focus on more than one thing. So it don't have to be this or that. But the NBA coming back, like Austin Rivers was saying, we can use this money to bring awareness to it. And one thing that I do like about the NBA, unlike the NFL, is that LeBron and everyone that's in the NBA, they will take a stand. If they got to take a knee, they will take a knee. They will show their solidarity and say, hey, listen, this is what's going to happen, and this is what's going to go on. So I feel, if it does happen to return, would I like it? Of course I would. But I just don't feel that anything can slow down the progress of what's going on at this time, especially during the pandemic when people are home. Some people, aren't working, so they got time to go out there into March, especially with these young kids. And shout out to the young kids, man. Shout out to the young, tenderloins, the young mates out there who are on the front line. Also, shouts out to Lil Baby, man. He had put out this dope song, man. Really liked the song. He was talking about what was going on. So the young charge is definitely, being led. So shouts out to them. Do you think how long there's that proposed time that the NBA wants to run it, but do you think that they'll meet that time or they'll go past that, before that? What do you guys think?
Oh, what do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Right now, do you feel that the NBA will postpone it a little longer, or like Ruck said, because of what's going on in Atlanta, it's a lot going on, or you think that they're gonna say, hey, we're gonna play, this is our date and we moving forward?
I think they jumping into it. I think they jumping right into it. I think we passed the point, especially for the NBA, for them to think about postponing, moving any other dates, because what they have right now is for them to also look at how this affects next season. So they're definitely going to jump right in and make sure that it goes forward.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. I mean, look, man, I think
Larry Love, he was saying that Pat Bev said if LeBron
I can't hear anybody.
All right, if I'm nobody gonna talk, I guess I will.
I was like, what just happened?